Hey guys, YouTube Boy 100 here, and now here's my review of WrestleMania 13. I watched the show yesterday, and the show was really bad. The show was really sucky. You had a really shitty opener, a really bad main event, and the rest of the card really wasn't too good either, except obviously we all know, of course, there's a freaking 5-star classic on the show. And there's also an enjoyable match on the show also. But really, overall, this really was not a good WrestleMania. And this was a really bad WrestleMania. Alright, so just getting this thing. First match of the night was a 4-team elimination match. It was the Godwinns versus Doug Furnas and LaFon versus the new Blackjacks versus the Headbangers. This was horrible. This match sucked. Really? On the new Blackjacks, Bradshaw was actually one of them. But this was a really bad match right here. At one point, both of the Headbangers got tagged in at the same time to face each other. That didn't make any sense at all. That was dumb. And at one point, both the new Blackjacks and I think it was Furnas and LaFon, they both got counted out or disqualified or something at the same time, so they both got eliminated. Then it was down to the Godwinns and the Headbangers, and they just continued to battle back and forth for a little while. It wasn't really too good. And the Headbangers won the match. That's all I can say. The match was really bad. I only give it half a star. Then we got the Intercontinental Championship match. Rocky Maivia, aka The Rock, defending against the Sultan, aka Rikishi. And the Honky Tonk Man was on commentary for this match. And this match was awful too. This is probably The Rock's worst WrestleMania match. The match really wasn't good at all. At one point while they were on the outside of the ring, the Sultan was in the ring post, and Rocky Maivia tried to clothesline him, but the Sultan moved, and Rocky Maivia hit his forearm on the ring post. The Sultan had Rocky Maivia on like a sleeper hold or something for a while. That was getting tedious. Then Maivia made a comeback. He got a couple drop kicks in, and just continued to go on and on and on. And then Rocky Maivia won. And then after the match, the Iron Sheik came in and tried to attack Rocky Maivia. Also, he got him in the camel clutch. Then Rocky Johnson came out and he saved Rocky Maivia, and they both Rocky Johnson and Rocky Maivia took out the Sultan and Iron Sheik and Bob Backlund. I give it 1 star. Then the next match was Hunter, Hearst, Helmsley, Triple H versus Goldust. I guess this was okay. I expected better, but whatever. This was okay. There's not really much to say about this. It was just kind of going back and forth between them. This match was just kind of there. Not really anything memorable about it. I kind of like the end of this match. China came around to where Marlena was, and then Marlena got on the apron. Goldust was holding onto her, trying to protect her. Then Triple H ran into Goldust, and Oksana fell into China's arms, and China gave her a bear hug and was shaking her around. And then Triple H got a pedigree and won. It was an okay match. 2 1/4. And then we got the tag team championship match. Vader and Mankind versus the British Bulldog and Owen Hart. This was pretty much the same thing as Triple H and Goldust. An okay tag team match. It was definitely better than the 4-team elimination match. Yeah, this was pretty much on the level of Triple H and Goldust. Same thing, okay, nothing really memorable, just kind of back and forth tag team action between the two of them. And all you need to know really is Bulldog and Owen Hart won. So, whatever, I give it about 2 stars. And then we got the submission match. Stone Cold versus Bret Hart. Frickin' phenomenal match here. This is a great match. Definitely match of the night. Definitely probably saved the show from being worst WrestleMania ever. Or in the top 3, something like that. And yeah, so much happened in this match. They battled into the crowd. The crowd came back. They used a chair and the ring bell. Oh, and so many things happened in this match. I mean, yeah, I see why people call this the best match in WrestleMania history. Yeah, this was so phenomenal. Ken Shamrock as the guest referee in this match. Yeah, and he was definitely unbiased. He called this thing down the middle. Yeah, at one point, Stone Cold hit his head on the guardrail and he was bleeding bad. Yeah, and Bret Hart's family was sitting in the front row, his parents and his daughter and other people in the family. Yeah, Stone Cold count was able to fight off the sharpshooter a couple of times in this match. And it was a great spot at the end of the match. Stone Cold was wrapped the cable around Bret Hart's neck, trying to choke him out, and Bret Hart just hit Stone Cold in the head with the ring bell. And then he got the sharpshooter on Stone Cold, and Stone Cold was writhing in pain. But he wouldn't tap out. And then he was trying to fight out of it, but he couldn't. And then eventually Stone Cold just passed out from the pain, and Ken Shamrock stopped the match, and Bret Hart won. Yeah, this is definitely a classic. Definitely 5 stars. Absolutely. And then we got the Chicago Street Fight. Ahmed Johnson, the Legion of Doom versus the Nation of Domination. Farouk, Savio Vega, and Crush. Yeah, this match was just complete chaos. Yeah, so many weapons, and this was just a really violent match. And I thought this was enjoyable. Well, yeah, I think this is... Yeah, this was pretty good. Well, yeah, just total chaos, a bunch of weapons used. There was some trash cans, chairs, a noose, table. Everything was used. And the rest of the Nation Domination were trying to get involved in the match too. Ooh. Yeah, they were wrapping the noose around Ahmed Johnson's neck, trying to hang him over the ring ropes. Well, they pulled the noose over the ring ropes, and Ahmed Johnson was going up. Yeah, just total and utter chaos in this match. It was enjoyable, and Ahmed Johnson, Legion of Doom, won this match. So yeah, it was a pretty good match. I give it about 3 stars. Then we got the main event, the no disqualification match for the WWF WWE Championship. Sycho Sid defending against the Undertaker. What do I even begin to talk about here? This was such a boring match. Sid just did not put on a good show at all. Undertaker made this thing just barely watchable. He didn't, because of him, this match isn't like a frickin' atrocious and just horrendous match, but it was really boring. Sid's an idiot, doing all those stabbing clotheslines, and that didn't make the match interesting at all. I mean, And especially since he just kept doing them over and over and over again. It just dragged on. And then Bret Hart came out and hit Sid in the back with a chair because of what Bret Hart was talking about before the match. Shawn Michaels was on commentary for this match. Bret Hart said before the match started that you can go back and lose your smile again or whatever, and he should have been in this match, and Sid powerbombed him. And then Bret Hart later came and hit Sid in the back with the chair. And then Bret Hart was on the apron, he stunned Sid or something, and then Undertaker got the tombstone on Sid and won. Yeah, it was a really crappy main event, and this is arguably the worst WrestleMania main event ever. This was probably a bigger disappointment than Triple H Randy Orton WrestleMania 25. Yeah, I only give this about, I don't even know, 1 star. Yeah, overall, the show, I give it about 5.25 out of 10. Yeah, if it wasn't for Bret Hart and Stone Cold, well, I probably would have given it even less, but thankfully this match saved the show from going down even more. And even the Chicago Street Fight helped out a little bit also in the match. But everything else, not really good at all. Not really anything else memorable. But yeah, people will still talk about the Bret Hart Stone Cold match. They've talked about it this long, and they'll still talk about it for years to come. So, yeah, that's it for my WrestleMania 13 review. So, yeah, that's it for this. And thanks for watching. And I'll see you guys later.